Well, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. November 28th, about 12:30 in the afternoon. Just got home from doing some family things. We usually have breakfast with my family. Every holiday, it just always works out like that. Usually, we have breakfast with my family, usually at 9, 10 o'clock in the morning, and then come home and relax for a little bit, get the girls a nap, and we got to go over to my wife's family, my in-laws, for dinner tonight at 4. So, well, dinner's at 4. We'll probably get there before that. So, for Thanksgiving, and we do the same for Christmas and everything else. So, chores are already done and everything. I did them this morning before we headed off to our, what do you think, Luce? Happy Thanksgiving? We did chores before I headed off this morning to my family's holidays. So, but not much going on today. I'm gonna cut a little bit of firewood. Actually, I should go start the Kubota right now, get it warming up. I cut a little bit of firewood up while I got some time, kind of. Nothing crazy, nothing real serious. Actually, while it's daylight out, I'll go take you and show you. We got some chickens that like to escape. I'll show you the line wrapped bales. I did get the gates. I don't know if I mentioned I got the gates on the. Oh, they came and put all the gates up on the tall fence. So all my feed's behind a 8-foot tall fence now. Deer proof. Supposed to be. Ha. No. We won't get into that discussion on the holiday. It's working pretty nice. I was worried, like I said, feeding it out, that I was gonna get spoilage with that end being open, but I haven't yet. It was 50 degrees, but they seem to like it. All I do is just cut it here as far down as I can either way, and bring the tractor in like this and just roll it back and kind of back up a little bit, and it seems to pop that. Let's see if I can see it right there. It seems to pop that off, that plastic off, and away you go. So for how fast it was wrapping this stuff and how well it's feeding out, as of right now, I don't see any reason why I would I'd want to go back to an individual. Now it's really all going to depend on what wrapper I can get, but at least this year I know, or I know now that I like the line wrap. The only thing I'm wondering is on the sorghum, because I'm not going to be feeding a whole lot of it. It's not going to be like the baleage. I'll be feeding the sorghum. I'm not quite sure. I mean, how often I'm going to feed it, but that's the only time where I think I might like the individual bales, where I can kind of grab them, not have to worry about spoilage. But I don't plan on busting into the sorghum, which this is sorghum and this is sorghum. I don't plan on busting into them until I was gonna say December, but we're almost in December now. I guess it might be soon. I'm gonna say before Christmas. So, but I do know one thing, and I just thought about it. I don't know why I did. But next year, round baling hay, dry hay, which this is all dry hay here. All this, there's some back there, and then of course the hoop barn's full. So I got to get a count on them. I counted baleage bales, and then I think I got 121 baleage, and then I'd have to look at the numbers again. I think there's 46 sorghum bales. But the one thing that we'll try and do next year is, see how I got that there? Because these are 4x4 bales and these are 4x5s. So I was kind of worried about that, and this is the only line it did it to me on that I've noticed anyways. So I'm sure this bale is junk. I'll have to lose that bale. I'll go to that one. And I even put 2 on the sorghum here too, to 2 dry bales, but and maybe that's why it did it too, I don't know. But next year I'm gonna try and make at least a handful of 4x4, or at least smaller. Maybe these are 58 inches, so maybe like these are 48, so maybe like 50-inch bales or 52s, just for end caps. But something to learn on, I guess. But that's the only, and really, I mean, the sorghum, looking in there, looks pretty good actually. So, but you can smell it kind of moldy. So that bale will be shot. I'll start back here, but kind of curious. I got to do a feed sample on the sorghum yet before I open it up and get into it. I want to do it on both of them, on everything. Curious because this is BMR sorghum here, and this, I have to look. I gotta look at my notes. I think this down this way is the regular run-of-the-mill sorghum, and that there's a bales back that way are some BMR. But I know this whole line here is all BMR sorghum. So and big difference in price, by the way, too. So, but yeah, that's that. I actually just did a count. It's kind of been slacking. I just did a count on my hay. I haven't counted all my dry hay yet on what I have. I like to always do a count right now. Once I get into starting to feed, I know how much hay I'm feeding per day, the cattle I got and stuff, and I know how much I can sell, because I actually got a guy that wants to buy 80 bales, but he wants a truck. He's actually a decent ways away, and I got to get a quote on trucking, but I haven't decided if I want to sell that many or not. So I gotta get a count on how much, or at least sell that many right now. Anyways, I gotta get a count on what I got and how much I'm feeding. So I had to put gates on the front of the hoop barn too. So yeah, we're should have went and started the Kubota before I did all that, but yeah, I just wanted to make a video and let you guys know what I'm doing. I did get the equipment put away. I got the hay emptied off the wagon. Got all the other equipment away before any more weather comes. And this is the milk house here. It's a mess. I gotta This is where I mix up the milk and everything for all the bottle calves once I get some. But it's a mess right now, so. And I see they got a gate. It figures they gotta break something. They got a gate all messed up here. So, yeah. Wanted to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, and hopefully you have a good day with family and friends, and cattle look like they're comfy and happy for Thanksgiving and whatnot. So go in and fix up the gate here. That this is just hanging up there. They must have got a little rowdy. It wasn't like that this morning. These are the fats. These majorities of these will probably be gone between next week and the week after. I don't know if I've touched on it much, but I got probably some more cattle coming in. That brown one right there, she's gonna stay. She's small. She's gonna stay. There'll be a few of them here. There's a handful here that are gonna stay. But the rest of them are gonna probably go. I need this wing. They're not, to me, I don't think they're quite finished. Maybe they are. I haven't ran enough fat cattle to know. I think they need a little bit more weight, but I gotta get them some, I need some more room in here. Like I said, I got at least 10 head. I got 10 head of started calves and possibly, possibly 20, almost 30 head coming in. We'll see how that all plays out and stuff, but get them scraped out this weekend. But they need to go. It's time. And I don't think I'm gonna run fat cattle again. At least any number of them until I get a TMR to where I can really push them. So, cause I start pushing them with pretty good with the grain, and then they start backing off on it. And, I can't just get the weight gain I want out of them. So once I get a TMR, maybe I can push them a little heavier. So, I mean, I'll still run, run 4 or 5 to, these calves keep pushing this dang thing. I'll fix this up too. Maybe I'll run 4 or 5 just for butchering on the rail, but that'd be about it for now, till I get a TMR, like I said, and I can push them heavier. So yeah, well, hopefully everybody has a happy Thanksgiving, and I'm gonna go cut some firewood while the girls are sleeping, and get ready to go eat some more food. So alrighty, we'll talk to you guys later.